Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's been a few days since we recorded, and since then, some things have happened in Uma Musume. Mostly, we got a fair amount of carrots due to the fact that now the team trial rank has went up from SS to UD9, which means you have a lot of ranks to level up, and a lot of people are leaving today with I want to say 3 to 5k carrots, which, is pretty impressive. I did a little spending because of that, and in my 310 rolls of the current banner, I ended up snagging Kawakami Princess. So you know what? That's pretty nice. She was a 3-star I did not have. And of course, Kawakami is rather adorable. And there is a chance to maybe use Kawakami for this upcoming CM, since while she has a B and Mile, Kawakami can actually do fairly well here. The one problem with Kawakami, as I say Kawakami 5 times, is, her growths are garbage. You may ask, what do I mean by that? Kawakami has growths in power and guts. Is it power and guts? Let me go quickly check. Trainee, Kawakami. Yeah, power and guts. So while the power is not the worst thing to happen, you tend to prefer either speed or wit. The guts is just terrible. But she does have really good skills, like Outer Swell into Rising Dragon, No Stopping Me, standard distance there. She has a decent final straight ult that I think needs dueling. Also, I got Summer Gold Ship, so making debuffers is a little easier for me. I am, as you can see, 9 away from getting Fuji Kaseki, which will be nice. Fuji, of course, is an all-around solid, just respectable Uma, with a pretty decent endgame speed skill. Well, and of course, we are in the new update, which means Halloween Meisho Dodo. And Halloween, where are you? Agnes Digital will fit the game. But anyway, I'm going to actually, now that I'm here, I'm going to take a quick look. Store piece. Can get rid of those. Goodbye. What I want to take a look like, is there anybody close to that 300? Oh god, Agnes Takion's right there. I've got Haru to 4. Yeah, Agnes Taki. You know what? Hold on a second. Can I get 7 needed for Taki? Since she is just right there. Where are you? There you are. Can I get the 7? I very much can. Yeah, might as well. I'm hoping to get the stuff left to get her up to 4 stars, since I think at 4 star they're actually pretty useful. But yeah, it looks like Taki is going to be my 4th 5-star. Fifth, actually, I forgot. So I've got 5 5-stars. The one that I think has the most use are these two. Bakishin can be useful as well. But yeah, so 5th 5-star. Like I said, I did end up spending a little bit of this things, but I went up a decent amount. Now, if you're wondering what we're doing today, we are going to continue our climb towards prep for CM18. I will, at the end of, just before starting, show you guys the Taiki shuttle that I got done. That is going to be one of my main aces, as you saw there. It's the one with the mile shoe on it. That Taiki shuttle is cracked, in my opinion. It is very good. Let's just take a look at right here. So as you can see, it doesn't have 600 stamina, but it's close enough to be good enough. I wasn't able to get fully charged, but it's just, this was a fast learner Taiki shuttle. It was impossible to pass up on. I got acceleration there. I got acceleration there. And then I got acceleration, acceleration, and then maybe acceleration with some good speed tail high, some mid-race velocity, big breakout and all that, and then just a whole bunch of speed with Uma's stand. No groundwork, so, you know, it's not that, but... So she is going to look strong. A lot of people seem to forget that Taiki is very good in this CM, in large part due to the fact that she has so many skills related to Mile. I mean, let's be real, she is the Mile Queen, after all. She has both Mile Maven, shifting gears, and all that. So, like, there's a lot about Taiki that is very strong. Even if her unique isn't the greatest, as you see, I got up to UG4, which means I got 5,000 carrots. I do think I'll probably upgrade my team trials a bit after getting this Miles CM prep done. Since there's going to be a little time between now and the next CM, which is going to be the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Darn, that really wasn't a good one. Let's do one more just to be safe. Get that feeling back in here. Oh, wait, no, I need to do team trials. I completely forgot. The event has started. So, want to make sure to do at least 5 team trial runs a day to make sure I get that team trial part of the event done. Thanks for reminding me. There's definitely a lot more I could do to my team trial team to make it better. Oh, wow. We've been a little bit of a stinker lately with them. Let's see, we're already completing a lot of the team trial things. I think one thing that doesn't help me in team trials is just simply put my lack of Umas. I do not have a lot of Umas. I have a decent amount. I think I have more than the lowest, but I'm nowhere near the highest people. And it kind of just doesn't allow me to build the teams to the... Wow, this guy is... Holy moly. Yeah, of course we lost that. 172, nice. 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 And a decent high roll at the end. I'm pretty confident that like 940, 950 is right now the main rank up point or retention point. But before we start the career, we will watch this event. Because the Halloween event has started. And we are getting narrated by our lovely Agnes Digital. There's nothing average about you. So most people remember the last Halloween event was the Rice Shower Super Creek one with Saiyan Sky. No, was it Saiyan Sky? No, who were the Halloween cards? No, it was Zeno Rob Roy. It was Zeno Rob Roy and Tamano? Yeah, Zeno and Tamano. Yeah, with, of course, V Bourbon. This one, it is Agnes Digital, Meisho Dotor, the Umas, Daitaku Helios, and Meijiro Promer are the cards, and our free card is this lovely little munchkin right here. This is, ironically, as of right now, the only Shinko Windy card that we have gotten. The last Shinko Windy card that we have gotten. Yes, the free SSR Guts card is the last Shinko card we have seen. And of course, as many people know, Shinko Windy has been pretty sadly ignored. As it just did not... She seems to have not kind of, like, hit the ground in a sense. Granted, dirt as a whole has been kind of looked to the wayside by Uma Musume, as they really do not have many great dirts that aren't like the obvious ones. But anyway, we meet our demon queen, Windy. Oh god, she's already causing trouble, probably. Uh-huh. Poor Windy. Oh. She left her plan book on their desk, didn't she? Poor Windy. We need more Shinko Windy content. Actually, now that I think about it, Dodo's just gonna get tortured this event, isn't she? She's gonna be around Agnes Digital, Shinko Windy, Daitaku Helios, and Mejiro Palmer. Digital being digital. Yep. Go, Shinko! Oh, Dalto's such a sweetheart. You need all sorts of help there, girl. And now we have captured them. Okay then. And thus begins the latest event in Uma Musume, where we are going to torture Meisho Toto. Now, as we see, here's a bunch of events and all that. There's a lot of stuff. 100 carats each. 100, 100, 100, 150, 150. Of course, Shinko Windy 200, and then some crystals 300, and then ending with a big old 500. So, let's get right to it. Again, we are going to be CM building, and we are going to be CM building with Symboli Rudolf. But you may ask, wait, what's the difference? We are subscribing to the Charles Victoria logic. aka fuck power cards. As where are you, nature? Fuck power cards. Yeah, I sat here and thought to myself, we're gonna have acceleration through you. We're gonna have acceleration through Ryan and Flower. That's 3 excels. We really don't need much more. This one's easier to proc, and we can focus on our final thing being more overtake than anything. By the way, we do not have that much of this, since outside of Toto, I really do not have many of the cards and Umas here. Like, we can't get you, we can't get you, I don't have you. I have you, I don't have much of you. So, let's hope the bonuses are good enough. Anyway, let's get started. So, this is an attempt at making a Symboli Rudolf Champions Meeting 18 whole shablam. Let's go. And the reason I like Rudolf is, 1, this Champions Meeting is very open, but 2 is this. I think this as a finishing speed skill could be absolutely absurd. So, I'm hoping it works out as well as I thought. As I said, I already got the Taiki. And I already have in mind 2 people to be the second pace chaser. One, of course, is going to be Fuji Kiseki. The other, ironically, is looking to be Mayano Top Gun. Yes, I am thinking about running Maichi, thanks to Mr. Pancake and his latest video talking about Maichi and other underrated Umas for CM18. Alright, so I'm going to click this and then rest up to make sure I have enough stamina for the final. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, I love seeing those. Alrighty, so let us continue that. You know the drill. Unless we see a super duper pooper scooper, we click light hello. Clicking light hello gets us this, so now we can also get her to maybe get the date early, which would be nice. That would allow us to control our energy early a bit more. Okay, there really is nothing here that is worth it, so I'll just click wit. Alright, let's look around again. There's light hello there. And I think light hello's the right click here. 20 bucks! Fuck. I will click this. Don't really want to click the Pace Chaser one. I like the energy and the mood up. Light hello's there, and she's much rather worth the click. I will always trade 5 energy for that. No light hello. We will click the speed. That's the big thing, too, why we switched out Daichi Ruby. Hello, light hello. Is in large part because hitting the speed goal in a 2-speed deck is nigh impossible. It is so much effort just to maybe hit it. And, well, on hindsight, Lightning Surge, while strong, is not strong enough to ignore Yeah, that's a glue. I do not think that was a worthy one staying into, in large part due to the fact that we will just it's not worth it. Yeah, I know I could just set myself to look for wit, but it usually doesn't take that long. Anyway, click. Whoa, 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 whoa. That would have been a disaster. Let's just change it to late right here. I like that we can do that. Anyway, go. Alright, let's pretend that one never happened. Alright, let's have better luck this time. Alright, we're looking for anything that has N. Okay, there. Alright, Natty. Natty is really the only event that we really care about. Oh, there's a... Alright, we'll do what we did last time. Get that up. Nice. And we'll do what we did last time. Just get a rest there. So we have full energy for here. So out of our all our cards, Natty is the one we only really give a shit about. Every other card that goes through, you know, that's just a blessing. We would love curvature, but we can live without curvature if it comes down with it. Alright, we're up to great mood. Like seeing that. Again, I always will trade 5 energy for 20 stats. That's such a ludicrous deal. That is too much of a click to ignore. One thing I do... Oh, whoops. I thought that was her... I thought that was her rest one. One thing to remember that I think I have failed myself in when it comes to Grand Live is I've been hard forcing Light Hello at the cost of early friendship, and it's been biting me in the ass in summer. Like here, this is a good one. Light Hello plus one other card. Let's get the early power, which would have been nice to have the 20 power, but I misclicked. That's a good Light Hello click. Nice, we got 40 bucks. Awesome. Oh, definitely want their friendships up. That is way too low early. And that is a really good friendship. I believe that should be... Oh, 60 bucks. Awesome. Okay. Of course, you use Passion. Because that is one you won't have to use much of in the early game. More passion. More passion. More passion. Awesome. We got 2 of the friendship bonuses instantly. We might be able to get a pretty heavy song carryover since we should be able to find the next song. We're going to get Wit. And then we're going to get Wit again. Oh, sweet. We got all 3 friendship. We can get a lot of songs. Now, hopefully this time Rudolf wins it. There you go, Rudolf. Good girl. Okay. I think that one is worth it, especially considering Light Hello's there. She gives us... Wow, we've got 80 bucks from Light Hello. Light Hello is coming through in the clutch early. 80 bucks has allowed us to really supercharge our start. That is nice. There is nothing worth risking, so we will just click here. Still annoyed that I lost out on 20 power. I would like to click the speed, but I feel like clicking the passion here is worth it. We got a little time to waste. I am not giving up 10 stamina for all 10 energy for all of that. We will rest here. I think we're guaranteed a 5-song carryover with the way things are, but the hope is we can get to 6. Nice, and extra speed. Oh, that is just perfect. Oh! I'll take the extra width. Thank you, Bourbon. That card has a lot of free stats. Alrighty, so we got the 4 friendship songs. We can now just focus on grabbing songs. Extra guts. Can we get another one? Extra guts. Awesome. Skill point. Nice. Okay, we will aim for that song. We'll be aiming for a 5-song carryover minimum. We got too much money from Light Hello early to not get a 5-song carryover. Good start. Ooh, ramp up's actually pretty good. A little bit of a nice finisher. Ooh, that's again another good one to too good one to pass up on. Give me the extra energy. Oh my goodness. Again, that's way too good to pass up on. We have got $100 from Light Hello in the junior year. That is awesome. That is an absolute absurd amount from Light Hello. Holy moly. Give me the energy. Alright, we'll click that. So now the goal here is simple. We need to get to the carryover. And we are going to use as little points as we can. So as long as it doesn't hit that, we'll hit that again. Just keep giving us options. Keep giving us options. Good. Which one's good here? I think just because power tends to be a problem, I'll get power. And I will click power there, because I think that click actually isn't that bad. Nature, second event is done. She's close to her third. Like, I know this is gonna jinx it, but like, this was a very, very, very good start. Like, this might have been one of the best junior years I've ever had on Grand Live. Like, that's a 5-song carryover with almost everyone max friendship. Like, I think the only one who wasn't max friendship is, well, I say max in the friendship training is Taki. Ah, nice glass of water. Alrighty. So, we had a very, very solid, very solid. Alrighty, so we're going to click that. Sorry, I was replying to a friend. I just noticed their message. Okay, so, and then we can get an immediate click there. Yeah, I am going to take the power. And now the hope is that I am going to click this next one. And the SP training is going to show up. Fuck. But we do like that one. Alright, let's take a look around. Anything really worth it? I think this one is. Build up the dancing a bit. Speed is already level 3, which is nice. And we got On Your Left secured. That is the guaranteed one we cannot miss. And we did not miss. And now everybody is at friendship training. Like, this is just a really good start. It's kind of scary. I'll take the extra stamina guts here. Oh, we are looking at some fucking fancy things here. Do I run? No, I don't think that vision click is worth it. I was thinking maybe we could have got the flip to the skill point song. But that is just a better one. Yay. Oh. Alright, that's a really big click that's going to help out on no speed growth. Looking around. Again, try to use as little as you can for now. And there it is. Alright, all we need is vision. Visuals, so we will look for something for visuals, unless this is a really good click. It kinda is. But I feel like getting the SP training as quickly as possible so we can gain as much from it is too important. Alrighty. Alright, let's see what we get here. I've mentioned before, I do not care about Mile S2. Okay, we got Mile S. Holy shit, this run is insane. What the fuck is this? Am I gonna be struck by lightning? Okay, this run is insane. I'm going to be... I am going to be absolutely struck by lightning at this point. I firmly believe that. If this is my last video ever, thank you very much. Like, this is a high roll. This is a absolute mega high roll. Alright, we don't push our luck. That is going to be the song carryover. And now let's just go see if we can win the Triple Crown. That's one! And we got Victoria No Plancha, which is a decent endgame speed skill. Alrighty. So, I think here we're going to rest, get the energy up, get a training in next turn, and then see how our energy is here. We got the third one, which is 77. Again, she gives you so much energy, it's kind of insane. Alright, Derby time. Of course, we get a fucking migraine. Alright, we got 400 power, 400 wits, 500 speed, 300 guts, 300 den, and it gets us first place in the Japanese derby. Why did I say it like that is beyond me. Alright, let us take a look at what we have here. Alright, we're going to click this. Our speed's going to be near 600. Speed level training. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't get your hopes up, Marcel. God has come in for you before. But, like, you could not have had more of an early game high roll than you have this one. So, keep yourself in check. Keep yourself in check. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we get here. We can get a song immediately. Nice, extra wit. God, alright. We are going to click you. 3 SP! Fuck. We click this. Okay, we can't click anything else. Oh, my goodness! That is a lot of speed. Zoom! Give me more speed. Damn it. I'll take the wit. You always need at least one wit click to keep the energy even. Oh! That's not good. I think we click here. Hope for another 20 from Light Hello. Nope. Again, we gotta remember to have our stamina up at a decent amount too. We can't have it too low. And that is a respectable end. I need the energy here, so I'll take the energy. Good thing I took the energy. Hishoni Gamano. Nice. I love when I get extra stuff. Okay, SP bonus. Oh, wait, no, it's one more. Whoops. SP bonus. Let's go. Pretty early, too. So we got great hype here. We can maybe even go for a song carryover if needed. I will click the energy here just to flip it. I think I want the wit. I don't think wit is that low, but I think wit is a little low that it is a little scary. So we will click the wit here. I love getting free stuff. Speed! Alright, time to go lose the Kika show. Rudolf will definitely handle that. Extra 20 stamina. Alright, time to go lose the Kika show. Oh, well, I don't know, show some of you have to win. I think she's gonna win. Yeah, we lost the Kika show. Because that's how it always is. That's the one thing about training. For Miles, you really cannot... really cannot get enough stamps sometimes. It's all about trying to survive the Tenosho, which is the monster coming up at the end. I think we want power there. I love that the one thing we don't need is passion, and it only just came up. I'm going to hate not clicking that speed, but it just is not worth the risk. My wit and speed training are level 4, maybe 5? Nice, speed up. Drink the disgusting thing from Tachyon. And then we will carry this over, since there is no point in doing anything else. And we will go win the Arima-Kainen. I find it funny that the Arima-Kainen is easier to win with low stamina than the Kika show. Because I feel like the way the track is designed, the Kika show should be a little easier, even if it is longer. I believe the Kika show is 3,000? Is the Kika show 3,000 or is it 3,200? Kika show. It is 3,000. I forgot. Sorry. Do. Hey, Chaos Miracle. Would Chaos Miracle be considered Bishonen? Like, she definitely has the I am a manly woman type vibe. Granted, I don't know much about Chaos Miracle's character, so I probably shouldn't say that, but she's always given me more, like, you know, I don't want to say femboy, because I think that's a little bit insulting to her. I don't know. It's one of the weirder ones. I am surprised that one hasn't shown. That's the first time I saw that. Oh my god in heaven. Yum. A little bit of energy. Okay, so what were we missing there, right? We were missing passion. More passion. More passion. Valentine's Day, get a little boop. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be a sad one to miss. Alright, got more passion. And we got 30 speed for absolute nothing. Nice. Casual 52 speed, why not? As much as I would love to force it, I don't think it's worth it. Unless maybe we find an energy one here. Wait, we have so much dance, we can spare that. Over there, click the wit. Click the one that's 10%. Because we got really lucky with Light Hello early, it should allow us to find a lot of the friendship bonuses, I feel. Like, we can now aim for that one, and I believe that'll get us all the way up. And click the speed, because Jesus Christ. Oh! Alright. First big risk. Let's go! First big risk of the campaign comes through. And now we'll see Uma's stand show up, right? If you can't tell, I'm pointing to the screen. Mario, look, Uma's stand! Okay. I have to make this work. I legitimately have to make this work. I am just... This is a high roll. This is a high roll and a half. I need to find a way to make this work. Let's take the free speed. We have so much dancing. And then we're going to look for use, so we'll need visuals. We gotta remember to get all those through. Alright. Here's the thing that could ruin us. We have to survive the Tenosho. We have survived the Tenosho. Thank you, God. God, I hate that thing so much. Like I said, I can live without curvature. I would like curvature in the end. But, like, if it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. There are far, far more important things that I want than curvature. Oh, that's too good of a click to pass up. But I do need visuals because I would like to get the 10%. That's way too good of a click. Oh, that would have been nice. Alright. We have rolled very well. And we have rolled well again. The energy isn't the greatest, but we were able to get a lot of friendship bonus. Which is going to make that summer training kind of redonkulous. We should be able to get some. We do not give a flying fuck about the carryover. We can get some extra energy from that click there, and if we play this right, we should be able to get 4 rainbow trainings. Okay, this is actually... We might just... Is there anything really worth it here? No. Okay, there is. Okay. We're gonna click that. Wow, that's funny. Alright, we're gonna click this now. Okay, this is annoying. That's big, that's big, that's big, that's big. I think that's the one we click. Alright, not 4 rainbow trainings as he wished, but pretty good trade. There's the big wit click! There's the big wood click indeed. Another good speed click that helps out power. Alright, we're gonna definitely want to get stamina up. A little bit of extra power. A little bit of extra speed. Again, the main goal is 1400 power, at least 1400 speed, at least 1200 power. Can we get it? Is going to be the big question. That is a lot of stuff to have to go through just to get to 1200. If we can get to 1100, that would be okay. Again, the main goal is just 1000 wit. Again, we gotta be careful about energy usage. Like, this is definitely an okay click. We also need the songs, of course, but I think we're at that. Let me double check. Thank you. Hello. Let me double check. Okay, we need one more song and we should be able to get it. Oh, that's just such a huge click. Oh, Gurry. I'll take the free guts. Okay, we have to click this. Alright, so now we have achieved our grand concert. And now the big thing is, again, can we get the power up? If we can get the power up, that is flawless. Ooh. Is this worth a click? Yeah, no, I think it's worth just to rest here and be safe. There is nothing here that helps me, so I will just take extra hints till focus. Alright, we gotta win the Japan Cup. Hey, Akunu! Isn't it good on Dictus, like, years? Yeah, she's year 3. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, Kuno becomes, okay, that helps actually out a lot. Now I can actually click something if needed. Okay. Is it worth it, is the question. I don't think I can get 1000 wit and 1200 power. That's 23 power right there. That's 21. Or do I click this, maybe get 1000 wit? It's going to be special. Holiday season comes through. Alright, let's hope for good speed clicks. We are looking for speed or power. We are looking for speed and power. I would love for wit to get above 1000. It is more important to get speed to 1400 and power to 1200. Challenge meant a little extra stats. We will skip the grand concert. I promise you we will watch it next time. I will keep that energy one around just in case for now. Click. I've always wanted the anime to focus on Rudolf a bit, just because the idea of her dancing like performing is so insane to me, if you know what I mean. Alrighty. I don't think we can hit 1200. We would need absurd luck. Alright, let's get the guts up a bit. Stamina. Always click the power. Click the speed. Okay. Speed is above 14. That is a positive. I think I'm going to be okay if power can get to 11, which it should. I don't think wits... I would love to get wits to 1000. My only problem is, will that cost me a chance at the... That could not have been more perfect. I think that guarantees 1200 power. Yes, you of course would want 1300. Do not get me wrong. But, like, just get it over 1200. Just get it to the point where it is going to be able to proc fully charged. Because, like, fully charged is just so important. That's so huge. That's so huge. And that allows me to click wit. That allows me to click wit if it's good. Or just absolutely lose my mind. Click. Oh my god. Okay, we will click this because we want to flip through as much as we can. Nah. I think I'll take 650 stamina. Click that to flip it. Click that. Click that. And there it is. That was satisfying. Alrighty. Sadly, no curvature, but you know what? We will accept it. We will find a way to gain speed elsewhere. Got a lot of stats. Couldn't get the wit above, but you know what? We'll take that. Again, we're going to take plancha. We're going to take that. We're going to take that. I believe this CM is full, so I actually do not mind taking this. Let me double check. We are at CM 18. Come on, load up, so I can see it. CM 18. I believe it's fall. I believe this whole season of CMs is almost entirely fall. Since, they like to do that. Yeah, it is fall. So you know what? We will take fall run. Oh, we did! I'm an idiot! I'm a fucking idiot! I'm sitting here thinking, oh yeah, no curvature and all that. Rudolf gets curvature innately. Ramp up is good. On your left is our important excel. Late Surge Savvy, Uma Stand, see you later. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is our problem. We didn't get many skills. Oh shit, we actually didn't get many skills. So you know what, I'll click that, because that'll be nice. Oh my god. Oh, that is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, let me think for a moment. We really did not get any skills. Let me think. Oh shit, we really did not get any skills. What are we supposed to do here? Like, what are we supposed to do here? We actually did not get a lot of skills. Like, we have to take I Want to Win With You. I don't mind taking Hesitate Late Surgers. We have to double circle that. Oh my! So this is where it bites us in the ass. We do not have it. You know what? Screw you too. The funniest thing is, again, we have the endgame speed, the overtake, acceleration, speed, endgame. Wow. Huh. It is what it is. I guess this is just what we have to make do with. In terms of that... I am a bit perplexed. But you know what? It is what it is. Like, we didn't get anything outside of that, but we got a decent amount of accelerations. Fuck it. Let's just click that for fun. There's nothing, like, this is just, oh my goodness, this is just a weird one. Like, a small breather isn't one of those weird skills that has anything useful to us, right? Yeah, it's just a stamina recovery. Wow. That's so funny to me. We'll click Speed Eater just in case. Maybe we get to a point where it gets usable. Yeah, the fact that we had to click I want to win with you is kind of funny. But in the end, I want to win with Rudolf. There we go. Our Symboli Rudolf. Our gimped Symboli Rudolf, which has acceleration. I mean, overtake. Speed. Acceleration. Speed. Mid-game speed. Mid-game. Are you mid-game? I actually don't know. Either way. I mean, I guess that is what it is. I am surprised at how little skills we had. We really didn't get much hints elsewhere, but you know what? We make do with what we got. And what we got, in my opinion, is a pretty strong Rudolf. So it is what it is. Quickly edit the team. Because Rudolf can slot right in there. Ooh, close to another rank. Alrighty. So, that is it for me. Next time. I actually don't know what I'll be recording next time. Peace.